Jack Harlow and Dave.
Which Dave? Dave?
Bro, the Dave, bro.
It's called Stop Giving Me Advice. I'm guessing it's the music video.
Yeah, it's Lyrical Lemonade's dropping it. They have an album coming out. The features look crazy actually. I think this is a single off of it.
They? Like a collaborated album?
No, Lyrical Lemonade. Like the
bro, I was about to say.
Nah. Like, well, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. But nah, Lyrical Lemonade. Cole Bennett, right? Mm-hmm. They have an album coming out, and the features look insane. I think this is one of the tracks off of it. This one definitely caught me off guard when I saw the headline. I never would have, Yeah, Dave and Jack Harlow link up. But yo, we here for it though.
Stop Giving Me Advice. I like the name too.
Have you ever raised the value of everyone around you? Have you ever been so high they gotta down you? Think pieces getting written about you. Have you ever been to Italy and eaten Italian? Have you ever signed a deal that came with a medallion? Have you ever booked a club and came with a battalion? Have you been to Montana and seen the mountains? Have you ever looked around and...
I like this so far. I'll say though, the pace of it caught me off guard. Like when the beat started, when Jack started rapping, I didn't expect that pace with what the beat felt like. But immediately, like, it works. But yeah, I'm feeling it.
The man said he brings up the value in his squad,
everyone around you.
Have you ever been to Italy and eaten Italian?
Yeah.
I've eaten Italian, but not in Italy.
Have you ever been to Italy and eaten Italian? Have you ever signed a deal that came with a medallion? Have you ever booked a club and came with a battalion? Have you been to Montana and seen the mountains? Have you ever looked around and felt a profound sense of pride? Have you ever had to hide where exactly you reside? Have you been to the Waffle House on North Side? Have you ever made...
Damn. Have you ever had to hide where exactly you reside, dog?
What got me is when he said, have you ever
Montana?
Been in the mountains and looked around you, felt a profound sense of peace? Like that section got me. Let me quote that.
He's painting an image, bro.
Have you ever been so successful that you read like he's talking about that point where you look around like, yo, I actually did this shit, like,
bro.
Actually, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to
take a moment,
and
take it all in, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked around and felt a profound sense of pride? Have you ever had to hide where exactly you reside? Have you been to the Waffle House on North Side? Have you ever made a pop star wanna be your bride? Have you hugged someone and they cried? Have you had your heroes sit you down and give you the guide? Have you ever spoken something into existence, or do you just talk about other people's lives? Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me advice.
Yeah.
Stop.
What?
All this unsolicited advice from the guys getting booked for a quarter of my price. All this red carpet shit, brand partnerships. I must have let y'all forget that boy nice. No Sprite, but life giving me lemons with the limelight.
No Sprite.
Victory's mine. I lost the desire for being intimate at the end of my nights. I can do that at the end of my life. You know the phrase.
Alright, yeah, Jack going in.
I said no Sprite, but life is giving me lemons for limelight.
Yeah,
jeez.
Tough.
And then this is what is the lemon? This is directed by what? Lemonade, whatever.
Lemonade.
I don't know if that's a connection, but
yeah,
he's spitting, bro.
Nah, he's going in.
These guys talking, they don't make a quarter of my price.
No Sprite, but life giving me lemons with the limelight.
What?
It's fine, victory's mine. I lost the desire for being intimate at the end of my nights. I can do that at the end of my life. You know the phrase is business.
Yeah. I lost the desire to be intimate at the end of my nights. I can deal with that at the end of my life. Like, got the business to get to right now. I'm not even trying to waste time on
first,
like,
and then.
But how he's wording it is fire. Lost the desire to be intimate at the end of my nights. What? Tough.
You know the phrase is business before pleasure, cause I'm banking on it bringing me more pleasure. The pressure makes diamonds, make more pressure, and so on and so forth. Okay, I'll give you 4 more measures and more records with more effort than ever before.
Yo, he's rapping. Hold on, he's rapping, bro. I won't lie. I wasn't going to say this, but I have to say it.
What?
Going into this, I'm like, yo, I feel like Dave about to wash.
Nah.
I feel like Dave about to wash.
I didn't think that.
I thought that, bro.
I didn't think that. I thought, okay, I think Dave going to have the better verse, but I never thought he was going to be washed because Jack Harlow on this type of shit, he taps in, bro.
He's nice. I know he's nice, but like he's like a cool. He's like usually like a cool. Like that's cool. That's a bop.
And you haven't even heard Dave yet, so you say.
But nah, he's going in.
He's going in. And right after that whole the pleasure at the end of my life, he said, "I'm banking on that, bringing me pleasure, bro.
Tough.
Business before pleasure, cause I'm banking on it bringing me more pleasure. The pressure makes diamonds, the diamonds make more pressure, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you 4 more measures and more records with more effort than ever before. I'm the youngin' on the team that's got a veteran core. They know the formula, just give him space and let him record. And just remember what he said on the chorus. Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me advice.
Hey, yo, they about to kill this.
Stop giving me advice.
Yeah.
Stop giving me.
Yeah.
You might still watch him.
That had my attention.
Might still.
I said he still might.
Might still.
Stop giving me advice.
Yeah.
Stop.
I know you feel love, feel shame, feel pride. I can see it in your eyes. I met a fan at work. He told me it's his job on the side. As if I'm unimpressed by his everyday life. Niggas die every day, be that's everyday life. The woman that you idolize can never play wife to me. When you done as many flights as me, long nights as me, took as many.
That's crazy. The man said the woman that you idolize could never
be
play wife to me. What?
When you've been on there's many
Niggas
flights
die
as
every
me.
day. That's
Yeah.
everyday life.
Yeah.
Like that section too.
He said, I met this fan at work. They say he does this at the side as if I'm not impressed with what?
What?
I met a fan at work. He told me it's his job on the side. As if I'm unimpressed by his everyday life. Niggas die every day, be that's everyday life. The woman that you idolize can never play wife to me. When you done as many flights as me, long nights as me, took as many left turns to make right as me. I'm in the middle of the veil like a bride to be. That's why I like to.
Middle of the veil like a bride to be. He had a bar like that on the Psychodrama album.
Do you remember it?
Middle of the veil like a bride to be. I can't remember it, but he had the veil
Okay.
type bar on
Using
Psychodrama
that,
too.
all these lefts to make right.
To make it right, yeah.
Yeah. You left somebody that you love at the bottom of a mountain cause they're afraid to climb it. Have you changed your climate? Had her Insta and made her change the private. Had her fly economy and make her change the
that was
private. Seen your nigga.
We have to.
That was different, you know. You ever left somebody at the
bottom
you
of
love
the mountain,
at the
bro.
bottom of the mountain because they afraid to
climb it.
bro.
That's tough.
Like, bro,
that's a
just-
sacrifice you gotta make.
Bro.
But at the same
It's
time,
like,
you
bro.
had to.
Bro.
It's type of lies like this, sir,
Bro.
that he gets you with. Just makes you ponder on that one line.
The man's lived.
Have
bro.
you ever had to do
The
that?
man's lived, bro.
But if you haven't, you can't give me no advice. Simple as that.
Yeah. You left somebody that you love at the bottom of a mountain cause they're afraid to climb it. Have you changed your climate? Had her Insta and made her change the private. Had her fly economy and make her change the private. Seen your nigga get nicked.
Jeez.
And then go and catch a case.
That's different. Had her economy. Make her change to private after had her Insta.
Instagram,
Made her change to
to
private.
Yeah.
Damn, dog, chill.
She was going on a regular flight.
Change to private. That's different though,
Bro.
Not even first class.
Not
like,
even a
private,
whole new
private,
jet.
dog. That's different. But like also showing like, yo, she's becoming exclusive. Made her change to
Facts.
private.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
had an Insta,
yeah.
made her change to private. Like she
Yeah.
wants to give it all.
Yeah,
To,
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
tough.
Had her fly economy and make her change the private. Seen your nigga get nicked. And then go and catch a case just like him. Brought her to the game and she ain't excited. Probably come my mum sat courtside for I did. Am I sick if I
Jeez.
say I like women with mileage and trips to Knightsbridge? Old Jemima, trips in a park with my oldest
Jemima.
rider. To test out the 9 like I loaned a striker. I'm a lone survivor. And the way I spell lone.
To test out the 9 like a loner striker. Oh, okay.
Number 9. The striker's number 9. Yeah.
They're usually number 9. Yeah.
Put him on loan. Test
Yeah,
out the striker. But like that's the striker.
That's the striker, exactly.
Test out the 9 like a loan. The striker is crazy.
But like alone in a football player,
Yeah,
soccer
like you
player to a
test-
different
yeah.
team. You're testing his skills. Oh my gosh. Test out the 9 like a lone. Bro, these football bars from the UK.
Trips in a park with my oldest
rider.
rider. To test out the 9 like I loaned
the
a striker.
striker.
I'm a lone survivor.
I'm a lone
And the way I
survivor.
spell lone is ALOAN. I don't ever wanna spend on a whole again, but I'm a fucking feminist. So
The
L.
man said I'm a lone survivor.
Yeah.
Then said, and the way I spell lone is LOAN.
Okay.
So like not lone like LONE,
Yeah.
but lone like
Borrowed.
survivor. Hold on, this might be a reach, but this is just where my mind is. I think he's talking about like the record deal. You know, they give you a loan.
yeah.
Like
Like
they
the
give
advance.
you a loan and the advance, and you gotta. That's where my mind went with it. But also, the reason I said you might be trying to say something with it is because you know how that shit goes down.
Yeah.
I'm a lone survivor. Could be a heavy reach, but
that
whatever the actual, if you got it,
that
drop
makes
it in
sense.
the
Because some people get the advance and then they're in debt.
debt for the rest of their life.
He's saying, I got that money and I'm on top of it.
I'm a lone survivor, and the way I spell lone is A-L-O-A-N. I don't ever wanna spend on a whole again, but I'm a fucking feminist, so I go again. I'm on a roll again. Yeah. You can't control what the heart feels. You soon go broke. I see you blowing it fast still. Death row. You niggas down to your last meal.
Yo, that's grimy.
He used to talk about it because he went into the album, the sales.
Word.
Yeah.
Man said, you can't control what the heart desires, I think.
Yeah.
And then he goes, he said something about like you're going broke soon. The way you spend it, like you're going broke just now. Like that was grimy. Hold on.
Oh, again, I'm on a roll again. Yeah. You can't control what the heart feels. You soon go broke. I see you blowing it fast still. Death row. You niggas down to your last.
Said that shit so casual with the stroll. You soon go broke. I see you blowing it fast still. Yeah. It's like it's just casual, bro.
What the heart feels. You soon go broke. I see you blowing it fast still. Death row. You niggas down to your last meal. You ever signed a 7-figure deal on a bird's quill? Can't even call it breakfast, cause it wasn't your first meal. Forgotten birthdays, but remember your verse still. Yeah.
Nah, hold on. Forgotten birthdays, but remember the verse still.
I think he said before that he said something about birthdays, but you remember your first meal. Breakfast. Forgotten breakfast, first meal, but meal, 1 meal.
That I need to get it back to the death row, down to your last meal. That line is tough. You get your last meal on death row, but down to your last tough.
You can't control what the heart feels. You soon go broke. I see you blowing it fast still. Death row. You niggas down to your last meal. You ever signed a 7-figure deal on a bird's quill? Can't even call it breakfast, cause it wasn't your first meal. Forgotten birthdays, but remember your verse still.
Can't even call it breakfast.
It wasn't your first meal.
That's nasty.
It was. Nasty. I made $1 million before.
That's nasty.
But also, I can't call it breakfast.
Can't even call that breakfast.
That's not my first meal.
That's not my bro. Tough. That's light. That's something light.
Tough.
Like, bro, what?
A meal.
After the last meal line, death row last meal, onto that, the breakfast line, crazy.
Can't even call it breakfast, cause it wasn't your first meal. Forgotten birthdays, but remember your verse still. Yeah. You ever fucked a supermodel and it sounds like skeletons dancing? You feel numb to the praise and the memories passing. You ever robbed someone and it sounds like asking, didn't have no.
Nah, you feel numb to the praise and the memories. Yeah, I'm not even touching that, bro. I'm not even. What?
Yo. Skeletons dancing is crazy. That's crazy.
I could reach.
Go on.
Supermodel. There's some skeletons in them closets, bro. Like.
You ever fucked a supermodel and it sounds like skeletons dancing? You feel numb to the praise and the memories passing. You ever robbed someone and it sounds like asking, didn't have no food, so you disguise it as fasting. Had drugs,
wow.
Perfume trying to mask it. You ever
had drugs, but this perfume's trying to mask it.
Ever robbed someone? You sound like you're asking.
That's the one that hit me, bro. I don't know how he comes up with these lines, but you gotta be.
He's lived.
Exactly. You gotta live through it
He's lived
to make it hit you, to make it hit somebody else like that.
He's lived. Bro.
Have you ever robbed someone and it felt like you were asking? What?
like reasoning and shit. Like, you know, like
please.
At the same time, bro.
I need that.
Yeah. You ever fucked a supermodel and it sounds like skeletons dancing? Feel numb to the praise and the memories passing. You ever robbed someone and it sounds like asking, didn't have no food, so you disguise it as fasting. Had drugs, abused perfume, trying to mask it.
I didn't get it.
You ever lived the life of
didn't have no food, so you disguised it as fasting. Bro, the man's lived, dog.
That one, I don't even have words for that one, bro.
Didn't have no food.
Damn, so you just
disguised it.
Yeah, I'm fasting today, bro. Meanwhile, the man has no food to eat, bro.
Didn't have no food, so you disguise it as fasting. Had drugs, abused perfume, trying to mask it. You ever lived the life of an artist, escaping darkness? Fines are you paying for parking? You can tell how she fucked by the way that she glancing. Your communication bad, but you're rich, so she giving you chances. And pretty women giving you dances. I come with a pole, but she more Olivia than Francis. You ever been?
I come with a pole. But she more something than France is?
Pope? Olivia
Francis.
Olivia Pope. Olivia Pope from Scandal.
Okay.
Scandal or Pope Francis. Come with a Pope, but she more
Francis.
Olivia. She was like, yeah, she was getting down in that show still. Like she was giving it up still. She's more Olivia than Francis. Like, so, you know, the holier,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, the Pope. I put that in quotes.
So the contrast between her giving it up and then
quotes. But yeah, the contrast.
I come with a Pope, but she more Olivia than Francis. You ever been?
Stop giving me advice.
what? I
Stop
love
giving
it.
me.
Yeah.
Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me. Stop giving me advice. Stop.
Tough.
It's hard.
Have you ever raised the value of everyone around you? Have you ever been so high they gotta down you? Think pieces getting written about you. Have you ever been to Italy and eaten Italian? Have you ever signed a deal that came with a medallion? Have you ever booked a club and came with a battalion? Have you been to Montana and seen the mountains? Have you ever looked around and felt a profound sense of pride?
Fire.
That was tough. That was tough, man.
Fire.
A collaboration I did not know I needed.
Yep.
And that set in that context and that theme of what they're talking about. That was fire, bro.
What's funny is, like I said at the beginning, it's caught me off guard, but right as it started, it made sense. Like I could hear why that chemistry, you know? So
exactly.
That was tough. Love what they both did. Similarities to the verses, but definitely taken on with their own style, like their own lane that they go. And Dave sounded like, you know, Dave that you expect. And Jack Harlow didn't stray far from what he does as well. Real slick, real smooth.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it was tough. I liked it.
This was perfect. The perfect way to you know, tell someone, if you haven't lived my life, you can't really give me advice, bro. I've been through so many things that you haven't even witnessed, bro. I've had to say I'm fasting when I just didn't have nothing to eat.
Yeah, it's tough.
I've been through these phases, bro.
I like the concept as well, like you mentioned. It's dope.
The video was cool too. I like the dark and then the yellow popping, and then Dave just had this nonchalant, like he was just venting.
I don't
no
need your
smile.
advice. Like chilling.
No emotion. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough.
And then a dope thing about it, because of the concept of the song, you got a little bit of insight into their lives, like things that they've been through. True. You know, so that was cool as well. But yeah, sometimes you gotta get like that, bro. There's a balance, obviously, but sometimes you gotta be on your I'm good shit. Like I'm focused. I'm figuring it out. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Like